Hi, I'm Wade.
And I'm Lorraine.
And we are
on the off-ramp.
And in today's video, we are taking a short little celebratory trip to one of our favorite stomping grounds in Manitoba, Otter Falls.
Yes, it was our anniversary. We decided to come to Otter Falls, and we couldn't get one of the sites we usually do, so it almost feels like we're in a new spot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a nice area. I think we found, if we get to go group camping with friends, we've found a spot we're going to want to be at.
So a new piece of advice for Otter Falls: if you can get site 11, 12, 13, and 14. Wow. You have a group site here.
Yeah, if you want to travel with friends, this is a great place to be.
This corner has no electricity, so that would be the one thing you may not like about it, but anyway.
But if you have solar power, there is lots of open area for your solar panels to work too. So, welcome to Otter Falls. You want some more pico?
I'm good with my pico. I'm good with the guac. I'll use the rest. You ready? Careful though. You're holding that plate like it's gonna fall.
I'm holding it like it's not gonna fall. If you are interested in a great little hike, there's a place called the Great Trail, which is part of the Great Canadian Trail, and it's right across the road from Otter Falls Campground. It's typically a cross-country ski trail route, but there's a 7-kilometer and a 3-kilometer route. And we didn't do the whole thing, but we did take a bit of a walk through the woods, and it was beautiful. And it's well packed and well marked, so you can take your kids and take them on the hike as well.
Big beaver dam. Beaver house.
It's a very windy day here at Otter Falls. There's been a couple of storm fronts coming through. I had to tie down our awning because it's getting just a little windy. But I think it's only short term, so.
A bit of a break from the rain. Still cloudy, a little bit smoky. Wade's tucked the van into our site so we can have the awning open and a little bit sheltered from the rain and from the wind, just to give us a little bit of kind of a break from the wind while we're sitting in our site.
So the wind became more of an issue than we thought it would. I had parked the van so that we would be out of the wind, but the wind shifted and then it came right through a little tunnel between some trees onto our yard, and it started flapping the awning and the whole van was moving around quite a bit. So the two of us decided it was better to fold the awning up now in the daylight as opposed to 10 or 11 o'clock at night when it's dark outside. The awning is great for sun shelter and a little bit of rain, but as soon as there's wind or a lot of rain, it just isn't good. And we do need to hold on tight to it because it's like a sail. The wind will grab it and take it away if we let it.
Oh, you guys. I'll have a root beer then. Not cleaned by me.
Not cleaned by Wade. Bought here at Otter Falls. That's a pretty big order, wouldn't you say? Yum. I'd take some back to the van, put in the fridge.
As has been known to happen when we go camping, we do get a lot of wind and rain, it seems, and then the day that we leave we get beautiful calm weather. But we enjoyed it. It was our last day here at Otter Falls and we're getting ready to our next adventure, head on to our next adventure. But we enjoyed the glassy waters and the reflections on the river system here at Otter Falls Campground. As an added bonus to today's video, we thought we'd highlight some of the other sights and scenes and campgrounds at Whiteshell Provincial Park. If you're planning on making a day trip, there's a number of day use areas you can come to. This one is just outside of Otter Falls, between Otter Falls and Nutimik and Opapiskaw. And it's just a great afternoon park if you want to sit by a beach and play by a beach and just take a day trip. Opapiskaw Campground has a number of electrical sites and non-service sites, and they also have a few sites that sit right on the water. The campground is between Otter Falls and Nutimik Campground. Nutimik Campground is also one of our favorite campgrounds to go to, especially if you can get one of the water sites with electrical and water service. The view is beautiful and the sunset shots that you can get are tremendous. It's a great campground to be at, and there are many sites serviced and non-serviced, as well as seasonal camping if you like to do some seasonal camping. We will add a link to the playlist of our Manitoba campgrounds at the end of this video, and this list also features the Nutimik campground. Many of the roads in the Whiteshell Provincial Park are narrow and rough, so there is no need to travel fast. If you are driving a big rig, you are safe. You just need to travel the road slowly and take your time. There is no hurry when traveling through this park. We have not yet tried Batula Lake Campground. However, we do hear that it is a nice campground to stay at. And if you drive through the park, you can see there's a beach right close to the campground, right up against the campsite. So if you have a young family, this could be easy access for that. One day we will try this campground and feature it as well, but it is not in the books yet. Big Whiteshell Lake is another one of our campgrounds that we really like to come to. It's a little more remote, or it feels a little more remote. It's a bit more of a drive away from other stores and things like that. But it's a great place to come and stop and relax. And we will have this as part of our playlist as well at the end of this video that you can watch. We have not camped at White Lake. However, years ago we did stay at cottages with family and we had a wonderful time here. The feature of White Lake is that it's close to Rainbow Falls, and Rainbow Falls is just one of those great stopping points in Big Whiteshell Provincial Park. And when the water is high enough, a few of us have braved jumping off the falls into the water, and our kids sure enjoy that part of playing there too. And yet another campground we have not tried, and that's Brereton Lake Campground. Now, as we drove through this, we saw a number of sites that are on the waterfront that look like a great place to stay. Normally when we'd come here, we'd stay at a family's cottage and park our van on there, but this is another great place to try out. Falcon Lake Campground is also another great place to stay. There are two campgrounds on site here. One of them is Falcon Lake Beach Campground and the other is Falcon Lake Lakeshore Campground. Personally, we prefer the Lakeshore Campground and it offers a bit more privacy, but they're both great. And of course, there are numerous other campgrounds to try out, such as West Hawk Lake Campground and Caddy Lake Campground. We don't have time to feature them all, but well worth a look. The Whiteshell Provincial Park is a wonderful place to explore in Manitoba. Many campgrounds to choose from, many hiking trails. We haven't even talked about those. So if you want to enjoy a good time camping or just traveling and exploring, come to the Whiteshell Provincial Park in Manitoba. Great place. If you have found the content in today's video interesting, please take the time to subscribe to our channel for more information and give us a thumbs up if you've liked the video. And if you have more questions about the Whiteshell Provincial Park and camping in Manitoba, please leave us a comment. We will gladly get back to you. Now, we are planning another trip for next weekend. We're going to see how that's going to turn out. But until then, we just ask, hold your plans loosely.